Mike Evans, by the way, done for the season, and that was a shame to see. The effort, and it is amazing to me when you see guys going full speed, there's a collision with bodies tangled and they slam into the turf. It's amazing you don't see serious injuries more often, but it was obvious from the moment that Evans came down. He was badly hurt. He has a concussion and a broken collarbone. The collarbone obviously is the bigger problem as it relates to his ability to play for the rest of the year. This is a guy who was drafted in the first round in 2014. I still remember sitting with him in some little pub near Radio City Music Hall and interviewing him the morning he was drafted. And he was so shy and he was so quiet. And over the years, he's come out of that. And there's nothing wrong with being shy and quiet. I was shy and quiet when I was a kid. And then you feel bad because why don't you talk more? It's like, I don't want to talk. And then I should talk more. What am I going to say? I don't know. I don't want to talk. And it's just this spiral and you feel like you're stuck in yourself. And he came out of that. He's been great. But last night, man, I don't know what the future is going to hold for him. He's been doing it a long time. He's never had fewer than 1,000 receiving yards in any season of his career. He's a free agent after this season. I don't know. I hate to think that that's the last we're going to see of Mike Evans. I'd like to see him be able to go out on his own terms. But that's the last we're going to see of him for this season. Whether we see him next year remains to be seen.
Yeah. And one of the tough things was he hit the ground even before that injury a few times last night. And it was like he got up slow. It just felt like he was battling to be out there. I don't think he was fully 100%, but it was just like, this is the moment the team needs me. I want to be back out here. He had, what looked like a catch. He didn't hold possession on the sideline early in the game where it was like, man, that's what this team gets when they have Mike Evans. The guys all over him. Makes an unbelievable tough catch. It looked like at first it didn't count, but I thought that was a tough blow for them too, of how much you put into somebody coming back. And like you just said, to watch the way he went down as he's out there on the turf. Levante David, the veteran defensive player and captain that's been in Tampa his whole career, he comes out and I could just see the way he's looking at Mike Evans, because at one time Mike Evans, his eyes are closed, he just couldn't really come to, which was tough to watch. And I thought it hurt the Tampa Bay again. I wasn't in their practice this week, but I know from being there in the past that when you have guys banged up, but they plan to play on Sunday, sometimes you have guys in positions like a Tez Johnson or Cameron Johnson. They're all filling in for spots throughout the week. Man, this might be Mike on this play, or this might be Ibuka on this play, but I'm going to run it in practice right now. They're running it in the game. And they had a play where Tez Johnson and Mike Evans both kind of run the same route. They were both kind of open, but Baker threw the ball in between both of them. They ended up hitting each other and colliding. It just felt like they didn't have a rhythm. And I didn't know if it was because maybe with the guys injured, you had different guys practicing and all of that. Sometimes trying to put all that together, it's a little easier when, hey, we got this guy in. We know he's going to play. He's going to run it in practice. He's going to run in the game. Sometimes when you don't get that, you like your plan, but it never kind of comes out the way you want.
That's a great point, because Emeka Ibuka didn't practice Thursday or Friday of last week, was limited on Saturday, and Evans participated on a limited basis Thursday, didn't practice at all Friday, and then was a full participant Saturday, which probably was not much more than a walkthrough. So you got other guys doing the reps in practice. That's an excellent point, because you need that rhythm, especially when you go into a hostile environment against a really good defense. And you have guys playing who weren't as involved in the preparation as the guys who are waiting for their chances. Tez Johnson's just electric, though. He had that incredible leaping, diving touchdown. Chant MVP for him this time, and maybe he'll think it's for him. But he's fun to watch. They've got a lot of great receivers. They've got multiple competent running backs. They just need to keep everybody healthy. They get through some of these injury issues, and the Bucs aren't going anywhere. Now, the Bucs may have a hard time beating the Lions in the postseason, but hey, it'll be 0-0 with 60 fresh minutes, and you got to do it all over again. And we've seen plenty of times where teams get together again after one team had a double-digit victory the first time around. Different outcome the second. So we'll see how that goes.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.